Hello, my name is Johnny. Today I'm going to share with you the only Amazon campaign you must have for your books. So that's the auto campaign. As you can see that I created an auto campaign, and if you go to the ad group and click the search terms, you can easily tell that which terms are making sales and which terms are not. You can set up the date range. The maximum date range you can go back is 65 days. So if I'm clicking 65 days and sort it by clicks, you can see that for this term, coloring book, there are 7 clicks and I got 2 purchases. And the ad cost is around 10%, which is pretty good. And this one is even better. It's just 2 clicks with 1 purchase, and the ad cost is roughly around 4%. As you can see, automatic campaign, it will help you to find the search term, not only the keywords, but also the ASINs, the products that are turning into sales, which means someone is viewing this book, and then they think your book while they are browsing this book, they think your book might be better. So your book might happen to be here. They might be browsing here. And then they click it and purchase your book. So that's very important, and that's why we want to set up the auto campaign. So today I'm going to share with you how to set up the auto campaign. So first, let's go to the Amazon ads and all the campaigns. First, you just create campaign by clicking this button. All right, and then it depends on your countries. It will if you are located in Canada, it will show in Canada, but I'm just selecting whatever country that is suitable. So I'm going to just select United States. It doesn't matter, it will create a campaign based on your choices. And we want to choose the sponsored products. So click create campaign. And you can see there are 2 different ad format. One is a custom text, the other is standard text. When you choose custom text, you can put the ads copy, but you can only target one book. So most of the time I just do the standard ads. So I'm going to click standard ad. It's much easier. So for the ad group, I'm not going to change because this is auto campaign. I want to know this is the time and date I created the auto campaign. So then I'm going to choose one of the book. I think I can search for it. Let me check. Yeah, recently I just published a book. So I'm going to select this, and I'm going to add them all. One is the paperback, the other is the Kindle version. And then you want to select this targeting type. Let me enlarge it, the screen. You want to select this automatic targeting. Amazon will target keywords and products that are similar to your products for your ads. So products means other books, or maybe other related items to your book, such as stretching ads or mega yachts, because my book is about strength training. All right. So for auto campaign, we choose this automatic targeting, and then the default bid is Amazon always set up at 75 cents. This is very expensive for book publishing, very, very expensive. So never use the default bid recommended by Amazon. And normally I would just set by 15 cents, always start safe. Okay, and you can choose different bids for different match types. Amazon automatic targeting has 4 targeting groups, 4 match types: close match, loose match, substitute, and complements. You can check the description for each one. But generally speaking, close match is the look for the most closed one. So at this time, I'm going to be easy. I'm going to just let Amazon determine for me. Once I got more data, I can adjust the bids accordingly. But at this time, we don't know anything yet. So let's just set a default bid for 15 cents for all 4 match types. And then the next one is very important. You don't want to waste clicks on those terms that will never convert for your books. So I'm going to click negative keyword targeting. For example, I'm going to click free Kindle because I know for those people who are looking for free Kindle books, they are not going to buy my books because my books are paid version. And but I don't want to you can get some suggestion here. You can add all of them. I think I can look around, and I think they are pretty much fit the requirement. I don't want these terms, when customers search these terms, I don't want my books to be exposed to them because they are not going to buy. So that's why I set up for negative exact terms. So, and then I click add keywords. And then I'm going to the next one. Negative targets is that you know some certain brands or some certain products that are not going to make a sales for your books. Then I will enter here, but I don't know any negative products yet. For example, if you know for certain books, if users click for more than 10 times, but it's not going to happening. For example, it may be this one. Okay, this is the coloring book. So I can copy these async numbers, and I know that because my books is strength training books, so I know there's no way that people looking for coloring book going to purchase my strength training book. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Maybe someone will, but theoretically, it's not likely going to happen. So that's why I want to exclude this. So you can click on negative products here. Okay, then campaigns. For the campaign bidding strategy, I always choose a dynamic down only. Dynamic bids down only, because this is the only bidding strategy that can save you money and be conservative. Unless you are very advanced publisher or advanced advertiser, I would not recommend you use up and down because it will increase your bid or maximum of 100%. So always be safe. So you can look at this, but this means that if you choose this one, Amazon will only charge you your bid or even lower. All right. So let's say we set up the bid for 15 cents. So Amazon is not going to charge you cost per click more than 15 cents. And sometimes they think it's not going to making a sales. They will reduce the bid maybe to 12 cents. That's why it calls a down only. And the fixed is just the fixed bid. It's always charge you per click for 15 cents. So always, I would say that 95 to 99%, I always pick a dynamic bids because we are not selling physical products with a lot of amount or not a lot of amount, with a very high list price. So we don't have so much buffer for the clicks. That's why I always be conservative. And for bid adjustment, I don't know which placements are best for our books yet. So I'm going to just leave them all 0. And same for all audience. I don't know anything yet. So I'm going to let Amazon discover for me. Then later I got the report, I got the data. I can fine tune these numbers. And then this is the settings. So I always pick up a name starting with SP, that means sponsored products. And I always set up L0. That means this the campaign funnel, the top funnel, the top layer of the funnel. It means no conversion. I don't know anything, so it's 0. Then it's auto targeting, and I choose dynamic down only. And then this is the a keyword for my books. It's no gym, so I know what the book is about. Then I would then enter today's date. Okay, that's just my preference. So, but you need to create a naming structure for your campaigns. Otherwise, you will get confused because there are so many campaigns you probably will create in the later time. So I'm going to do this. Then choose a portfolio. So I don't have a portfolio yet. So I'm not going to choose right now because you need to set up the portfolio first. Then you can select here. So you cannot create new here. All right. Then for the end date of the campaign, I always leave it as a no end date because once this campaign is running well, I don't want it to be ended. So I can always pause the campaign. So I'm not going to set an end date here. Then for the daily budget, I always start very conservative. I always start with $3. And then Amazon will say that you can launch in different countries, different marketplaces. I want to launch to English-speaking country, so I'm going to select these English-speaking country. I think they might be increasing the conversion, and Amazon will automatically set up the daily budget on the local currency. All right, and then all right, there's nothing we can do here. Okay, so we can just launch the campaign. So okay, just make a double check. Yeah, looks like everything looks good. So this is the auto campaign. If nothing goes wrong, I'm going to just select launch campaign. And then you can see that, yeah, Amazon ads will say your campaign has been launched in 4 countries. All right, and okay, that's all. So if you go to Campaign Manager, and you click today's date, you can see that 4 countries, and the starting date is today. So the campaign has been created. So that's how you create the auto campaign on Amazon ads.